Hello loves, Emily Alice here with your tarot reading. Thought we'd consult the animal oracles today, so let's see what messages are out there. You're ready? Let's get into it. Animal oracles, what do we need to know? Lovely, right. I just want to go to this one under the deck there. The Trout and Lily of the Valley, purification. This is about you coming out of a difficult time. Apparently, they've reintroduced the beautiful trout to areas of the river that they've cleaned up because the trout couldn't live there while it was polluted. So now they've cleaned up the river, purified the environment, and the trout is able to be reintroduced and to thrive in that environment. So this is suggesting to me that something poisonous that was around has now left, and it's purified your air, it's purified your environment, and it's going to allow you to thrive again. Lily of the Valley too, what a beautiful purifying scent. Growing in parts of the woodland, you know, where the environment is right. So I'm getting a real sense that a change is afoot, but it's a change in your environment, and it's going to be beneficial to you. It's going to sweeten the air in your home, in your surrounding, and it's going to make it a great place for you to thrive. We've also got the Weasel and Pine, introspection, a solitary creature. One that just, you know, looks after itself, is dependent on no one. Yeah, you are an independent force. It might be difficult for you to, it's difficult for an introvert. I know what that's like. In this society where family is everything, where friends are everything, where you've got to have a big group, you've got to be always social, you've got to be on social media, you've got to be out and about and seeing people and interacting all the time. But this is a card of introspection. This is a card of solitude and of deep thinking and of taking the time in nature to find yourself. Because look, the ladybug and sweet pea is here, which is happiness. I think that ability to go inside, to go out into nature and to enjoy your own company or become very comfortable with yourself is where happiness really lies. You don't get it from other people, not really. It lives within you, and then you can share it with others, but you've got to find it on the inside first. The raccoon and sycamore is here with curiosity as well. I feel like there's some sort of renewal in your curiosity, in your excitement about life and about what could be next for you. Yeah, I sort of feel like you're sniffing out new adventures, sniffing out new opportunities, curious about things that you have been interested in before but never really shone a light on them. I think there's something on the horizon that just is an exciting curiosity at the moment, but you might want to make that into something more. Okay, let's get some tarot onto that. Yeah, so this is an energy of you, of focusing on you, on who you are, what you want, what pleases you, what sort of environment you want to live in, what isn't for you as much as what is, if you know what I mean. Ooh, okay. Got a couple of little dropper outers there. Right, okay. So we start here. We've got 2 5s. So did I say there was a change in your environment? Yeah, this is suggesting that there is going to be a change in your environment. 5 is the number of change. So there's the 5 of Wands here, which is a change in your energy, in your occupation, in what you're doing. There's a bit of a climb, there might be a competition, but it's an exciting energy. It's something that is firing you up quite a lot. This is the 5 of Pentacles here. This is a change in your money, in your home life, in your job, in the way you make money. So all of this is kind of like the exchange of energy for reward here. There's a change in both sectors. So whatever you've been doing before, maybe that's what needed purifying. You're getting out of the environment that kind of felt polluted and was dragging you down, and you're starting a change. You are the catalyst of this change. You're changing the way you employ yourself, the energy, and where you use your energy. And that in turn changes how you make your money. How you live your life is also in question here. How you structure your life to make you happy. Because this card, you can see she's been left out in the cold. It's usually that sort of, worried about money card. However, 5 is about change. So if this situation wasn't making you happy, you are going to change it and you're going to climb in a different direction over a new goal. But I think success is in the offing here, because this is where this curiosity is coming in. I feel like this change is kind of making you interested again. It's lit your spark of curiosity again. This kind of climb here, this new challenge, I feel could make you quite happy. I feel the satisfaction that might come from it, learning something new, competing in a new way, winning in a new way, learning stuff all the time. Being kind of part of the game, of the competition of it all, and coming out on top, doing yourself proud in new ways. I think that's going to fire you up. I've got the Hanged Man here. This is you having a completely different perspective on it all. This is you turning it all on its head. What you thought before, how you thought it all worked. You've turned it all on its head. You've uncovered things, secrets that you didn't know about before. And it's made you go, oh, hang on a minute. And it's encouraging you to take a breath, to reevaluate what you're doing. That re-evaluation leads to a rebirth. Wow. There's a complete transformation here for you. I think you're going to suddenly have new eyes on not just how you've been living your life or the patterns that you've been repeating, but the environment in which you've put yourself or found yourself. You're realising things about all of it. And you're wanting to readjust, rebirth all of it. I don't feel like it's dramatic, scary. I feel like it's a pivot, a little change of perspective. And it just sweetens the air. You just get a kind of, a light goes on and you realise if I do this and this, I can have it all. And what I really want is just this simple thing here. And it can be achieved like this. And you will feel reborn. Whatever's come here, this 5, this period of change, coming from this introspection, it might feel difficult. it might feel scary because it is change, and change is always scary because it's different, because your brain is trying to protect you from anything changing. It likes you to be in an uncomfortable familiar rather than change to a more comfortable unfamiliar. But this is the unfamiliar coming to you and saying, it's much nicer over here. You're going to really like it. Get through that change, and once you're out the other side and you're familiar with the new, it will bring you enormous happiness. It's where you'll be comfortable. It's where you'll feel you belong. Oh, right. Should we have a druid animal as a final message? Right, come on, druid animals. What more do we need to know for our highest good? Right. Ooh, we've got the hare. Quite a magical creature in pagan terms, certainly in druidic terms. Here, nice cards, huh? These feel very druidic, don't they? That's like Stonehenge behind. Yeah, talks of the kind of the very ancient symbolism of the hare. Right, let's see what this means for us. I think they're a protected animal too, the hare. I think you can shoot a rabbit, but not a hare. Not that you want to. Right, the hare. Giar. In Druidic, sorry. I can't resist. The hare is a creature of the goddess, the moon and the night, and yet it also represents the dawn, brightness and the east. It's the most adept of animals at shape-shifting. We can never be sure exactly where the hare is in this or the other worlds. It represents intuition, which makes things appear suddenly in our consciousness, like the lapwing eggs of Easter that magically appear in the hare's form or nest. As representative of the corn spirit and the two equinoxes, the hare brings the excitement of rebirth, fertile abundance, and willing release as each creative cycle comes to an end. With the hare as your ally, you will be well able to negotiate times of change, and you'll be able to draw on your intuition to guide you through life. It's going to guide you through times of change. Those fives are that change, that energetic change. And this is your guide, making sure that you get through that change and out the other side into a fantastic new life, a new dawn. Wow, that is cool. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again next time.